Alright, so I got this TOGAURD HD dash camera from Amazon for about 60 bucks Canadian at this time. It's got a rear view camera that comes with it, and that goes straight to the rear view camera there, which also has a dash cam equipped there, so it's kind of inconspicuous. It has an internal battery built into here, so if your car does get hit while you're parked, it will record. Otherwise, when you're driving, you always have to have it plugged into your lighter port there. It comes with like 4 cable management stickies, one extra little rubber thing to attach to your regular rear view mirror, and I think the cord's around 12 feet long. You do have to wire it right into your taillight, and yeah, I'm going to be putting it into my 04 Grand Cherokee. Never done anything like this, so hopefully I could get it done and show you guys exactly what I'm doing. So right now I've started by taking off the bolts that hold the light in for the license plate. Those were 5/16 bolts, and there are 5 of them. The plan hopefully is to mount the camera right on the back side there, and maybe either drill a hole or go through that screw hole. Just leave that screw out and put some gasket maker around it, and then bring her through here and hopefully squeeze her through there onto the inside. And then could probably take off this panel here and come around to there, come down into there, where I also took this part off, and this part a little bit hard to get out, but pretty much it was sitting in like that with the metal clips into the hole, and you just pull it back, and yeah, that's out. And then I'm gonna try and wire the reverse light wire through here and hopefully into the back. I have the tail light out right now, but I'm thinking that the tail light wires actually go right in behind where this little compartment goes. So that was sitting in there. You just slide that out, and then see the wires here, and it's gonna be the purple and black wire according to some forum post that I found. So same wires that are located right there. Yeah, that's what my plan is as of right now. Just having trouble getting to the actual wires right now. I might have to cut a little hole there just to get at them. Alright, so I did opt to drill my own hole there just to keep all my original screws. I came up here and fed it through the grommet and into, I guess, the hole. This was a little bit challenging. You do have to stretch it a little bit. I'm going to add some more electrical tape just to seal it up a little bit better, but like I said before, get some gasket maker for your hole, and maybe some for the screws as well, because they did have some Loctite or something on there when I took them out. Alright, so after getting that wire through the license plate light, grommet, if you look up at the top, there are 2 screws there, and they were just Phillip heads. Pretty much took those out. You can see, if I pull this back a bit, that my wire is hanging right there, and then I can connect from there to the rest of my assembly. And to be honest, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go through the whole thing. I might just come out and run along the side here. So I came into a little bit of a problem here. My power wire from the camera doesn't exactly fit to where I want to wire it into the reverse light there. So found some 18 gauge wire lying around, and for some reason I can't find any of my solder right now, so for now I'm just going to tape it together, make sure everything works, splice it up. What I end up doing is cutting a piece off in the back here with a hacksaw blade, just so I didn't risk cutting any wires. I might cut this part back a little bit just to go down there, and then I can find the black and purple wire splice the power wire into it, and then I could start running my cables up through the headboard. Yeah, so I forgot to mention before, when I was taking this part off, I also took this part off. It's right here. And same thing, just pulls off. And yeah. Alright, so I got everything spliced in right now. So I'm gonna plug it all in and test it out before I patch everything together. That way I'll know if everything's working or not, and I won't have to take everything apart in case my wiring job actually didn't work, or if I got the wrong wire and I got wrong information on it. Alright, let's plug it in and find out. So, I'll pop her in reverse, make sure she works. There you go. So that works. Put it back into park. There you go. It goes right back into the normal display. But yeah. Now I'm going to clean everything up and hopefully everything goes in as it was before. And I'll get back to you guys soon. Alright, so everything's wired in. It's coming through the headboard there, the liner there, and coming down the side here, through here, and all the way back. Down to the back there where everything's still wired up. I did end up with about 2 feet of extra cord, and that's in the Cherokee, so they do leave you with quite a bit of extra cord for the video input. And then the lighter plug one, I didn't like how that was just going to be coming straight down to the lighter there. So I did the same thing, except I went up through there. I used one of the cable management clips, just so that they don't fly around and stuff. Continued through the headboard again, and then I went through here, but instead of going back, I went forwards and down, just right behind the airbag and under the glove box. And then I'll probably just have it there, but I could probably add the cable management clips right there. Probably 2 of those there, and then all I'll have is that being there. And then that's it. Pretty much. Just gonna do put my headlight back in, which I didn't even need to take that out, so that's good. Maybe organize the wires a little bit back here again, and then clip this guy back in, clip that guy back in, and then gotta actually put this back in along with screwing that down, and then I'll be done. Oh yeah, this is how much extra cord I actually had left from the video cable. Alright, everything's in. Drill a couple pilot holes to put that in there, and then put the screws in. I think the camera was meant to be like on a bumper or something, because originally it's pointing downwards, right? So when I had it up here, it was pointing up. So pretty much just had to bend the bracket back a little bit, do a little bit of adjustments, but that's fine. Easy enough to do. So pretty much to recap, we took this panel off with the 5/16 screws there, 5 of them. We put the video cord through the grommet that was through there, and then took these 2 screws out, found our wire that came through, plugged it back into the black video cord there, ran it through, and then pulled this guy off after that, and unscrewed this part. And I guess you don't need to undo that part and never actually end up taking that part out, but it does give you some flexibility to move that back and forth. Anyways, then once this part was out, it was easy enough to pop this guy out, and then remove this, cut a hole through there, spliced in our red wire to the black and purple wire, but we also did have to splice a couple of my own wires to the power wire on the actual camera itself. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, we did drill the extra hole right under the screw for our own video cable to go through. Anyways, after we spliced the power wire to the tail light, reverse light, black and purple, we ran the video wire through the ceiling there, and again had to pull this guy back, just pull it out like so, and then you can have access to the under panel there. Push that back in, make sure she's sitting nicely so you don't get any leaks. Came through there, along here, and came around the pillar here and through the headliner there. Added a cable management clip that came with the box, put it into the mirror there, then took the power cord, brought it through the same headliner, came down here through the pillar and around the glove box and airbag, and then just around the floor there and into the lighter slot. That's pretty much it. Everything works great. Yeah, hopefully this video helps you guys a little bit if you guys are hoping to do this with your Grand Cherokee. And I'll be posting more videos on how to do stuff with the Grand Cherokee and maybe other cars, because I don't know what I'm doing, and hopefully my mistakes will help you learn some more.